where we left off, we were completing a festival, making new friends, making not so new friends, we failed to make friends. And we had come to the final contest, where the elders had appointed who they thought would be good champions to run as two single teams in a race. Well, we don't know it's running. We just know that it's a race.
We don't even know it's a race, really. We just know it's a challenge.
Yes, it's a challenge. There are two teams, and one has to get to a location first to retrieve an emerald eye.
No,
Everyone gets 100 gold after winning.
That sounds exactly like a race to me.
An amazing
I just don't know that it's a
fine.
race. And whoever gets back gets to be the champion until next year. And it's a race, and we don't know where the depths of this thing is. We don't know if depths means swimming or what. We don't know any of that stuff. We just know that it's not going to involve tortoises, I hope. Yeah.
Or turtles.
Turtles. We don't talk about the turtles.
Those Horizonback tortoises are fun.
That was great. 10 out of 10 Horizonback tortoises.
Yeah.
You are all kind of at the final announcement ceremony with Elder Ishuru, announcing who the two teams are going to compete in this contest. And time just freezes.
Oh, great.
And then it starts moving backwards, following Dell the whole way. Up until the moment he splits off from the party.
For a second, I thought we were stuck in a time loop.
Yeah.
Who would do
I
that?
was having flashbacks.
Who would? What nefarious kind of person would ever do that to another group of people?
Shortly after Delphi bought her butterfly mask for the meat pie eating contest. And Dell just kind of slips off. The rest of the group's all excited about wanting to go eat meat pies. They just don't even notice him leave.
Yeah,
Dell, where are
that's true.
you going?
So Dell excuses himself with, okay, enjoy the festival, and steps away kind of quickly, going around a corner to break line of sight, and just starts walking like around Jigao. The screen is loading.
Get everyone.
So this was the meat pie. And Dell, just passes by some of, vendors' stalls. He walks past one and sees like a row of masks, artfully, displayed on, little hooks. And there's one spot that's vacant. He moves to the adjacent stall and sees, some leather goods. And he kind of stops for a second, for a number of seconds, really. And his eyes just kind of drift and land on a pair of white leather gloves that are right above a pair of black leather gloves that seem a little bit larger. And he just kind of zones out, staring at them for a few long moments before shaking himself out of it, and without saying anything, he just nods and smiles and waves at the vendor before going deeper into Jigao. He bumps and skips and trips and accidentally collides with a number of people as he moves throughout the bustling town. before he comes to, I'm presuming there's at least like one large inn, tavern kind of situation here.
Yeah, you can find one.
Dell will find, if there's more than one, he wants the one that is the nicest. And that's
I
what
mean, you find one that's fairly decent looking. I don't
what's
know
it
if
called?
this town would have a super nice inn or anything. What is it called? That's a good question.
Bubbling potato.
The Holiday Inn.
No. Um. 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 It's the Earthy Possum Pub.
We all know to never ask the DM for the name of anything ever, not even
What?
themselves.
What an incredible sign must hang over this establishment store.
Yeah, it's just like a possum just hanging upside down, and that's the sign.
And it's
As long as it doesn't look like roadkill.
it's what kind of possum?
I hope.
Earthy Possum Pub.
The EPP.
Yeah. Well. Oh, because that's what possum is. Excuse you.
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button.
This is family friendly.
I was gonna mute myself because I was still laughing and I hit the
Instead,
wrong
you
one.
you just censored yourself instead.
My bad.
Well, Del will stride into the Earthy Possum Pub and looks around. And if there is a bar, he will seat himself at the bar.
Yeah.
And it's
Behind
just
it, you
table
see
service.
another fellow half-orc.
Yeah, sure. Del will sit down
Working
kind of
behind
next
it.
to him.
Well, he's
Oh,
working.
he's working. Okay.
Yeah.
Del will sit nearer to him so he doesn't have to, come walking some great distance. And Del kind of looks up.
How can I help you?
It has been a long journey. I'm thirsty for getting things. Can you help me with this? And a small pouch of assorted loose coins plunks down on the counter.
I mean, yeah, I can help you with things. What is it you want?
If kind of size. It looks like he's wrestling with a decision. And he just kind of huffs and shakes his head. Just some watered wine, I suppose.
I can do that. Turns around and places your order in front of you.
Thank you. Thank you. You don't suppose that you have rooms upstairs that you are renting out during this magnificent festival?
Oh, yeah, we've still got a couple left.
Is a couple an actual couple, or is there a larger number that is available for someone with the coin to pay?
How many rooms you want?
He kind of counts on his fingers. 5? 5 would be good.
5 rooms, huh?
Hmm.
Hmm.
And if one happens to be, on the roof and it's like a penthouse suite, that I would not be sad.
Don't got no penthouse suites here or nothing, but I think we could get you 5 rooms.
It would be good. I don't really feel like sharing space right now.
Yeah, I get that.
Have you ever had your whole life upended by, a sudden happenstance reunion by the fickle hand of fate, and then, you know, three, women also come into the mix and just turn your whole life upside down. Suddenly you're not even where you were anymore. And, you've killed the only person you ever loved on the way. And yeah. Has that ever happened to you?
He just kind of stares at you for a bit and
Yeah, I know it happens to everyone.
no, just
You're being humble, I understand.
I don't like my life's never been flipped turned upside down like that before, but where you come from, friend?
Hmm. Well, that isn't as easy a question to answer as it used to be. Um, uh, I suppose the easiest thing to say is from Zadash, the other side of the mountains.
That's don't really get people from those parts.
They tell a lot of bad stories about this side of the mountain over there. I don't know if you know that, but Jigal is very nice. I love it. Makes, I mean, some sense when you think about other, you know, political, cultural conflicts that have happened all through the years. But on the other hand, it doesn't make any sense because Jigal is nice.
Yeah. I mean we get told, stories from the other sides of the mountain too, and they're not
Oh,
always so nice.
what is a story of her? I will tell you if there is any truth to it or not.
I mean, there's lots of them.
What is the most outrageous you have ever heard?
Just stories of how like people over there just murder endlessly people from Jorhas, brutal ways.
Hmm. I have not seen this. There was the time, I was in, a tavern, and a bunch of foggy bandits came in to try to assassinate the owner of the place, and we, had to stop them, and that was in the middle of the day. Uh, but no, you know, torture holes for Jorhasians.
Well, no one's foggy bandits are coming in here trying to murder me, so
And at that, Dell raises his cup in toast. I will drink to that. And he downs his cup of watered wine and then sets it down for another.
he'll pour you another. Anything else you need?
I don't think so.
Well,
How much for the rooms?
the rooms and 2 drinks there, be about 10 gold for the week or whatever.
You are a good man. And I appreciate what you have done here today. And Dell sets the pouch down of all the scattered, jumbled, mismatched, like random selection of monies in it. Adds up to a little more than 10 gold, maybe.
Okay.
And he explains, describes the rest of his party to him. So when they come in, he can direct them upstairs. If they wish to go to their rooms if they come in, not with him.
Okay.
And Dell will take one more drink and then head over to just a table in the room. Just to, kind of look out a window and sip it slowly until he's able to put himself back together. His face, like when he is by himself at the table and looking out the window, for a few minutes, he just lets himself be and isn't performing or smiling at anyone. And I wonder if anyone in the group would recognize him looking like that. But after a few minutes and finishing his drink, he just kind of shakes his head, stands up, straightens his coat, and turns to the keeper of the Earthy Possum Pub. Thank you again for the drinks and the company and the words and the hospitality, Jigal, and you are wonderful, and I will be seeing you soon. And then Dell heads out.
He'll tell you, like, take care, friend.
And for the rest of the day, Dell's, deliberately keeping track of where the group is, but maintaining his distance until they find him at the riddle place. And during the riddles, he slips a room key onto each of their persons. And I don't think he is present for the celebratory ceremony at the end of the day when the groups are declared champions.
Did you slip off again because you met up with him during the?
Harvest.
Yeah, did we go straight from the maze over to that?
Yeah, you went from the maze to the
To the tortoises, and then straight from the
tortoises,
tortoises over
and
to
then the
the...
tortoise to
No,
the
Tortoise was last.
yeah.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the maze. The
harvesting.
no
There was whatever the order
puzzles.
was.
Okay.
Met up with him at the puzzles, and
The
then we did the
riddles.
Puzzles
maze.
was the first thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Dell
And there was
left
the maze. Did you
with
leave
the
again?
with the tortoises because Ro came over and told him to go ride a tortoise or something. Was it harvesting or the tortoises?
It was the harvesting I goofed on.
The harvesting. Ro invited him to go harvest with a stranger who was sitting there seemingly forlorn because he didn't have a partner to harvest with. And it seemed like other people were beginning to talk like they were going to come over to try to convince Dell to do this. So he excused himself again.
I remember that. I do
Okay.
remember that.
It's been like several weeks. I don't remember everything.
Yeah.
Is it earthly possum or earthy?
But I'm pretty
Don't
sure that
remember now.
It's Earth. It's Earthish.
Dell's name was listed as one of the champions, though. So I was poignantly asked. I don't know.
I don't. Does Dell not being present with the rest of the group for this, would that preclude him from participating?
I mean, they're gonna kind of go straight into.
We don't have a day to rest, isn't it? The following day or something.
Yeah, I'll say it's a day later. They'll let you all rest.
Ro can get recovered from her near-death trauma.
Nope,
Yeah.
there was med team. We had a med team. It was
Yeah,
okay.
but still, I'll say you have a night to relax.
And you
I'll get your
each,
long
at
rest.
some point, find on your persons a key to a room at the Earth Possum Pub.
I wonder where this key goes to. Maybe it goes to a chest or something.
The
That's
label
weird.
on it happily and conveniently indicates a room at the Earth Possum Pub.
Oh, I like the idea of it going to a treasure chest.
Maybe
treasure
this
chest is a
possum
bed.
has some. I mean, have you seen possums? They have pouches. And they're marsupials. They totally have chests.
They're definitely
Maybe it's like
safer than
a
turtles.
mailbox. This is true because they are mammals. They're not sneaky, sniving little. Anyway, should we rest? Or actually, we've got
Right at
to.
the Possum Pub.
Yes. Do. And I don't know if we're able to see Dell at all at the pub as we try to track down what in the world these keys are about. Or if he eludes us or what. But we rest, we come back. There's I don't know. Do we
Is there
want
any
to start?
conversation or anything you guys want to have after the day or in the evening or anything, or just want to jump into tomorrow's events?
I'll do whatever everybody wants to do, but it does feel like if we found a mysterious key in our pocket, we have about a 45-minute conversation on our hands about the mysterious key in our pocket and how we all got one. And also if there's any police boxes around, because we heard the bard tale about that. But there, alas, seems to not be any. But
Police boxes. What?
oh my goodness, somebody got that. Um,
Just restraining myself, trying to not to hum the theme song and get
Mm.
a copyright strike.
Yep.
It's fine.
Well, Ro would definitely be suspicious about the keys in her pocket and in Adri's pocket, and Dell disappearing again, and being declared that we're all on a team without the team being together. And so going and exploring where this I'm sure that we'd go to the tavern and have a conversation with the tavern owner. What's this? Does it open a treasure chest? No, that's a room key. Uh,
Glad you're having this
oh,
conversation for me. It's fine.
I don't know. I'm talking a lot. Somebody else, please have thoughts. Jump in.
Gonna make Threy go insane.
I don't have thoughts. I don't know how to think.
Marius looks over will look at the keys and kind of stare at the tassel for a couple, the key tassel for a couple minutes and go, there's a possum on this. I believe I may have saw a possum hanging at some sort of pub or inn.
You
I'm
saw
pretty
a
sure it was.
possum.
Yeah, it was like a sign, one of those metal
Oh,
signs that one of a smithy
Oh.
something might make.
I was
Ah.
thinking a sign that people like to hang possums. Never mind.
That would have been bad. Well, shall we go explore and see what that's about? I mean, did the crier who made the announcement about the final contest say when that would be? Do we know?
Yeah, it's midday the next day.
Okay. All right. Well, I suppose there's no harm in seeing to it then. Marius, did you see which direction this pub was? Or tavern or smithy?
Ooh, I believe it. I believe it was this way, and he just sets off down a road that just kind of.
He leaves Jagal and walks all the way back to Felderwin. I've gotten turned around.
How'd we get here?
We've come from Plymouth and we've landed at Plymouth. Yeah, so he just starts going off down the main road, just casually, pushing past people, or maybe not pushing past people. I don't know.
He is rather tall, though, so we can file in behind with him dividing the crowd fairly well, I think. Ro is going to keep an eye on Adri and kind of be on the defensive side of wherever she's carrying her book. Still watching the crowd and making sure things are all kosher around here. No pickpockets or anything as we get later into the day.
Delphi's gonna be up with Marius, chattering happily away with him.
I guess if you can make a perception check to see if you notice any.
Ooh, she's rolling.
I did. 13 plus... That's 17.
17. Yeah, you're fairly confident, in your ability to look out that you don't see anything. Like, you notice, people are partying in the streets, all that, and you don't... Anyone try to swipe anything from any of your party members?
Never be too careful. So, anyway. So, did we find it?
Yeah, you find the whatever possum pub. I don't... You have me questioning my insanity now, if it's earthly or earthy. I think it was earthy, but...
I'm pretty sure it's earthy.
Yeah.
All possums are earthly.
Yes, it's
So
true,
you
unless you
think.
know some
Are they?
alien possums.
So you think.
That explains
Sorry,
North
we
American.
agreed never to bring up the alien possums ever again.
Oh, that's right up there with the police box. Got it.
Damn, the police box brought him here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so is there much patronage to the pub? Is there many people there?
They're pretty busy at this point.
Okay. Well, is the barkeep occupied, like, actively, or is there a clear person in charge that I should be speaking to?
I mean, you see, a half orc working behind the counters, but he's kind of getting stuff to people, but...
Okay. Ro, after making sure nobody is trying to bother us or bump into us, would like to walk up to him and go, excuse me, sir. Could you help me real quick?
Oh, yeah. What do you need?
Well, you see, I found this. Well, could you direct me to where to use this? And I'm going to show him the room key that I have in my pocket.
That's to a room here. I mean, did you just find that out in the street? How do you come to have a key to...
That is a very good question, and it seemed to appear in my pocket. Although how it appeared in my pocket without me seeing it, I'm still not completely sure. But anyway, I found this and I felt it meant something, so we came here. I and my
That's-
friends here, and I'm gonna gesture to my tiefling bard friend and my tattooed friend, and of course the lovely Adri,
Why
who's
does she get a name and we don't?
because
Hashtag
I
rude.
realized
She's important.
Offended.
because I realized that we really haven't used descriptors for Adri that often, except as my boss,
I mean,
and so
you could like just call her like the elf.
I'm not racist. I don't refer to people by they're blue. It's fine.
Okay, the one with a book in her face all the time. A book or food in her face. It's always at least one.
Okay.
Or both.
Yeah.
Probably
Selfie
both.
waves.
Anyways,
Book
my
and
friend's
food.
here.
And you see him kind of looking over you, and he's kind of counting. He's like, "There's four. Were you with that other half orc fellow that came in here earlier?"
Oh, it's all making sense now. Is he here already? Did he arrive before us?
Yeah,
Is-
he would have. Yeah.
Yeah, he's here somewhere.
Is who here?
Excellent. And Ro's gonna kind of glance around the room to see if Dell is like at a table or something.
Who
'Cause, I
is
mean,
she
we-
looking for?
Marius pushes his way up front to the barkeep and just goes, "Good sir, perhaps your establishments might be in need of some lively entertainment this evening."
Sorry, but we've got a musical act coming in about 10 minutes, but you're happy to enjoy the music.
Very well then. Marius just kind of sinks back down.
if you
You
want,
want me
once
to take the musical out for you?
my friend, maybe we shouldn't be punching musicians.
Thought I'd offer.
I didn't catch that. Oh.
She offered to take them out for you.
I know, I caught that now.
So, do they find Dell sitting somewhere?
Well, we would like to, but I'm guessing that's
No,
either
I
something.
think. Yeah, I've been thinking about the question. I think you would. I think he'd be at a table with a bunch of people you don't recognize.
Oh,
Maybe 3 or 4 people, just laughing and telling a story.
I'll say you kind of looking around the room, and then you just hear that very obvious Dell laugh from one of the tables in the corner.
well, with raised eyebrow, Ro's gonna head over that direction. Dell, there you are. I understand you slipped this into my pocket somehow without me realizing.
Oh, that's how they got in there.
I assume, I don't know, unless he knows some new magic.
Marlin! Yes, hello. This is the one I was just telling the story about, and you may recognize her. I hear from an amazing performance earlier today, fetching a spear, and it was very dramatic. What was it you said that happened, my friend? That there was sharks showed up? That's very dangerous.
Ro is kind of gonna blush an awkward blue purple and pull the cloak a little tighter. Yes. Well, I was told it was necessary. Anyway, when did you manage to get this in my pocket?
Well, when everybody
And she's
was
gonna
busy, trying to solve riddles and not paying attention to anything else.
Well, thank you. I think.
Enjoy the room.
Well, indeed, we've enjoyed 2 rooms before. I imagine you just got the... Wait. There's 4 keys. How many did you get?
One for each of us. And he winks at the rest of the people at the table.
Oh. Okay. Who are your friends? I apologize to be rude.
You know, I've forgotten all of their names already. We are just so caught up in all the storytelling. And it's at this point that Johnny is like, I could make the DM have to come up with a bunch of names all of a sudden.
Do it!
Why would you do that to me?
Because it sounds fun.
How many people are at the table? Quick. Let's get him a jump start. How many
It's
characters?
a crowd of 10 all of a sudden.
I thought it was 3 to 4.
It grew.
Wait,
It
5
grew-
of those are us. 5 of
It,
those are
it
us.
grew with Rose celebrity.
No.
Hold on, I'll roll a d6.
I mean, that is believable.
It came out as a 6.
Oh!
And at that
Okay.
point, they all just get up and leave.
Everyone dies.
Touche, Rhogar.
Ow.
Touche.
On
haven't been-
Sundays,
Blessed by your incredible earlier performance today.
Patrick names all like 20 of his siblings for our campaign, like every week, and I don't know
That's
how.
annoying.
And he remembers all of them, and I don't know how.
He's weird.
Oh, well, I'll give you that.
You have them written down on a piece of paper?
Most likely.
KY said you're never gonna believe this, but at least half are also named Dell.
Not wrong. They're a common name, okay?
Apparently. It was in the baby book that year.
Yeah, it is. Super weird.
Yeah. So what sort of audience are we talking here?
Well, they've scattered now. Apparently
Well, I
my
mean,
storytelling is
there's
not-
there were 2 drows that stood behind.
Oh,
You've got I can't pronounce elf names. They're weird.
give them nicknames. That always helps
Adrian
me.
is very offended now.
That's the half elf name in you.
She's full elf.
Elfinium is the half elf.
Same thing.
Is she though?
She is named after a half elf.
I don't know, is she, Dre?
I don't know.
Adding this to the note, Drea and Megam don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
We are all
You've
on a
got-
journey of
you've got-
self-discovery.
You've got one of the drow. Their name is Verva.
Ooh. Okay.
Verva.
Eva?
I'll see if I can copy this. Stop highlighting the wrong bits.
No, I refuse. I will highlight
must
all of the bits.
highlight it all.
Type it in.
KY's helping.
Is she? What did she come up with?
Lavender Gooms
Lavender
and
Gooms
Dynasty.
and Dynasty.
I love Sha Dynasty.
And there's also Anzi.
Good old Anzi. You can always count on Anzi.
Yeah, he you see him sitting by a jukebox and he hits it and he's like, eh.
Yeah, he
Yes. New favorite NPC. We're taking him with us.
No.
Sorry, you did
And
it to
just
yourself.
like that, he's adopted.
And now he's dead.
Aww.
I didn't know he had a heart condition. Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, so
So,
Ever
yeah.
I like an NPC.
so the story Del was actually telling was when they found Gal in the cage. The way he is telling it,
Mm.
There is no mention of Adla. It's only the big toad demon.
Sure.
And he's talking about
Mm.
the conflict and fight with the big toad demon. And during this conflict, Gal was surprisingly inept and unhelpful. And the rest of the party was just full of dashingly heroic, incredible feats of skill and cunning and just further and further acts of astounding braverisms.
How
Yeah.
are these drow receiving it?
They know who Gal is. I'm like, that sounds like never seemed to have been good for much.
Interesting.
Interessante.
Well, Del, did you hear the announcement earlier today? Apparently we are to all 5 of us to compete tomorrow in more of the festival.
Is this he looks at the two drow. Is this a mandatory thing? Like what can you tell me about what this other thing tomorrow is?
It's kind of a big deal to get picked for the final competition.
Oh, really?
I mean, they don't just pick anybody for it, but
Oh no, I mean they picked the Delta Drakewing as one of them, so no, they of course do not just pick anybody.
Is it the same final competition each year?
well, I mean, it always seems to take place in the cave.
The cave.
Cave.
What can you
Oh,
do you know anything about this cave? And at this, Del waves. If there's a server, the server over. If it's still just his half-orc friend from behind the bar, he gets his attention. To see that
there's a
Verva
server.
and Anzi's cups are refilled.
Yeah, there's a server who stops by and will grab more drinks for the table.
also, is Anzi the musical act that is up showing Marius?
Yes.
Or is there a separate band coming in?
No, it's a separate band that'll be coming in.
Okay. Just
Delphi is watching
checking.
the door.
Cracking her knuckles. Starting to do the UFC pre-fight bounce.
No, she was told not to, so she's just watching the door with the glare. Fine. Don't worry about it.
In her curiosity, is going to start moving towards a seat, then notice that Adri is still standing and kind of pull out a seat for Adri to take.
Oh, thank you.
Is this at the table with Del and the two drow or elsewhere?
With the other two drow, because others left, so I assume there are
Mhm.
seats empty.
Yep.
But she's going to kind of lean forward as these two start talking about the competition for tomorrow. About the cave.
Are you talking to me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
so
we
trying to-
asked in
we're
unison
trying-
about the
Okay.
cave.
Yeah, we're trying to
yeah.
pump
And,
Hanzi
Okay.
and Verva
Yeah.
for information. Do you want like a investigation check or anything like that?
Or something? Yeah.
I mean, you can roll investigation.
Or.
I mean, if you guys really want to do that,
Unless
I
it
do
would be-
have proficiency in investigation.
Well, you're at the table.
Okay.
Someone's gonna have to pull her nose out of a book.
Never
then.
mind, it's a 10. She did not
What
pull
about
her nose.
persuasion? Persuade them to tell us
Investigate
more about
just
their
to
lore.
see what happens.
Well, Adria's too busy reading, so...
Oh, that's a decent roll.
Oh, what was it?
It was a 17.
And she rolled it on
Ooh.
Foundry.
I mean,
Am I even trained in this?
Oh, I'm not trained in it, for the record. I just did it to be funny.
there's not much known about what goes on. It is kind of kept hidden for reasons. You know, kind of
Has to-
prevent. What?
Excuse me.
But it has something to do with a cave that the people know about?
All they know is it takes place inside of a cave.
There's not even spectators to this cave? Doesn't seem
Nope.
much of a festival
Ev-
event then.
Everyone hangs out outside until.
Kind of like the Triwizard Maze.
Yeah.
Well, that's boring sportsmanship. It's almost as exciting as watching golf. One hole. And then
Apologies
you
to all the
wait.
golf fans in chat.
Hole 16, that's a pretty fun one hole to watch.
Okay, that might be.
Golf
I just
fans
know that-
know.
I don't know what this golf is you speak of.
Maybe that's a different culture. Sorry, friends. You were telling us about a cave.
Yes, there is a cave.
Do you know which direction it is?
It's kind of northwest out of town a bit.
Oh. And they just send people to this cave every year? And everybody comes back with all limbs attached?
Yeah,
And alive?
mostly, yeah.
Okay, good.
Mostly.
Mostly alive is
Statistically
perfectly fine.
speaking?
Mostly is very exciting.
Indeed.
Better than mostly dead.
Yes. Who won last year?
There was some team of people.
Are they here?
I don't know. I don't follow everybody who competes every year and if they're here or not.
Sorry, we're from out of town and therefore just curious, you know. I know touristy things can disrupt communities and leave impressions. I don't know. Well, tell us about yourselves. You doing the festival? Ro is awkwardly talking.
The row is being a robot.
Bean juice,
I don't.
sir?
Bean juice? I don't. What is this bean juice you speak of?
Adrian looks up from
Oh,
her
I
book.
thought it was a standard
She looks up-
Bean juice?
I have
in golf.
explained this to you multiple times.
Adrian looks up from her book. No, bean juice.
Only Alfie. Only Alfie. We've been over this like 3 times since we left the city alone.
They're just confused. You're talking about
Oh.
bean juice and golf, and they're like, "Good. What are these customs you speak of?"
Sorry, we
I
come
know,
from a strange
right?
culture
I'm
that is not
still
their own.
learning.
Even I don't know what golf is.
Things I pick up with from bards over the years, I'm telling you. No offense, Marius, it's just... Well, I'm glad I have a good book to help me know what is actually real and what is not in this
Yeah, I'm
culture
sure that
anymore.
book is definitely trustworthy and helpful.
It has been so far.
I mean, it was a gift from Dad.
Well-
You wouldn't let us down like that.
Never.
Uh,
Including...
Dell's face kind of stiffens
And Rose
at
gonna...
those comments, and he stands up from his seat.
Rose...
Well, if there is this
It's gonna
big
come-
competition tomorrow at the super secret cave up in the northwest, that is a very big deal, and everybody in town is going to be impressed by it. I should probably
Go explore the cave with us?
be ready for this. So I'm going to go to bed.
Oh,
Question: were any of the other champions or competitors in this earthy possum pub with us?
Hmm.
The other group.
Yeah, that other group.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any of them here.
Okay. So Mary, pretty much, even though Marius kind of led the way um, towards the possum, he started to, once everyone was inside, he and crowds started to gather around Roe. He also kind of moved back a little bit and tried to make sure that none of that other group was there as well. He did not want to be seen by anyone at this point.
Okay. I mean, you don't see any of them show up or anything.
Has the other band come in and started performing?
Yeah, eventually they do come in and they start performing.
One of them have like a stringed instrument or like what is?
Yeah, you see someone playing a lute.
Is it a regular loot or a base loot or?
It's just a regular lute.
Oh, okay. Just thought I'd check. And Rose gonna glance at Delphi as they enter, just to see what she's gonna do. If she's going to do anything, if she's cool with it.
Probably just stays where she is.
Okay. All right. Well, I suppose that was the point about rest. Thank you, friends. We've not sure. I suppose we will explore what these rooms are you prepared for us now. Adri, shall we?
Sure.
Nothing but the best for my friends.
And
Okay.
we're gonna just kind of all go upstairs, I guess.
Delphi
I'll
is
go
going to stay
upstairs.
downstairs, for the record. She's not going upstairs.
I don't know.
I'll go upstairs. It's fine.
Rest of you go upstairs and find your rooms. Elfie stays
And-
downstairs.
Mhm. And the first
Starts-
room we open.
Takes up a part-time job, starts working.
Anyway, Ro is gonna inspect one room, make sure it's secure, and gesture for Adri to go in. And will this be satisfactory for the night?
Oh yeah, I am not very picky.
Excellent. I suppose there is an additional room. Hopefully it is just and with the key she's gonna go back out in the hall and kind of test to see if it's just the next door. That, or she's going to try all the doors with the same key just until one works. Which I'm sure
They
would
have
work.
room numbers on the keys.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
Ro, being from a strange land, doesn't understand this custom.
And just tries all the doors with the same key, just to see what would happen. But opening the room, she's going to kind of just, yep, this is a room. But she's also going to look around and see what the others are doing. Before she retires, so.
Del,
If-
as you go upstairs, you kind of just look over at the person playing the lute, and all of a sudden, just one of the strings on it snaps.
Oh,
It's upset.
that was unfortunate.
It's like, I just put these things on today.
Maybe they ought to have hired Marius after all. Eh?
Oh, God, I mean, he hasn't left the building.
That's fair. Kind of shooting an amused glance over at Marius.
Well, I wouldn't want to impose. And there's fine. Name your favorite song. Anyone.
A theme song about sharks.
All right. Don't know
did
that
hear it.
one.
Oh! Oh,
Don't
I
know
heard.
that one.
Oh, okay.
But here we go.
Sure, it is popular all across Exandria.
Strike.
Public domain.
Strike.
Hey, you're triggering the toddler parents.
It's fine.
Oh.
Fine. Okay.
Me and Caffeine are sitting here crying.
Sorry, Calf.
That's what. No, if you start playing Bluey in the background, I will start crying. Sorry. I am over caffeinated.
I am under caffeinated.
Not
This is
caffeine.
Do I need to do anything if I am actually going to start playing on my lute?
Oh, yeah, you can roll performance.
Yeah, let's goes.
Delphi was going to leave the tavern, but as she sees this about to happen, she kind of settles back against the wall next to the door.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you do fairly well.
Yeah. All of a sudden, just I am able to tell the story of sharks, of a family of sharks, a baby shark, a mommy shark, a daddy shark, and a grandpa shark. And
Wow.
and
The Earthy Possum Pub is hopping tonight, folks.
everything is happening at the Earthy Possum Pub, and then a new verse appears of about three other sharks.
Who are they
And
could be about?
the tragedy that befell one of the sharks in the most dramatic of ways.
The Ballad of Lawrence.
The Ballad of Lawrence.
Glow
Just sit
sticks
back,
begin appearing throughout the crowd.
just sit right back, and you hear a tale of Lawrence and his fails.
Oh.
Bump.
Anyways, moving on.
On
Do we have to?
Moving.
KY with the unfollow. Ouch.
Oh.
She loves us.
Can
She'll
it-
be back.
Can't unfollow if you don't follow in the first place. What?
Ooh.
So yeah. So Marius plays for the night.
Midway through his
Anything else?
song, Delphi is going to sneak out of the door to the tavern. All she does is she just goes for a walk to clear her head and think.
Okay, anything important you're doing other than walking and thinking?
No, that's
Okay.
it.
Anything else you guys want to do for the night?
Right as we're settling in for the night, Ro is going to try to catch Dell's eye and kind of walk up to him and go, "Look, about the hurting thing, I'm sorry. That was poor form, and I apologize. I just hope you can forgive me. If you had my mistrust, you've paid that back, and you've been more than helpful even securing these rooms. If there's anything we can do to help, please don't hesitate to try. I suppose. I don't know."
Del takes,
And-
like he inhales, and then holds the breath for a second and Rose eyes. And then he softly releases it through his nose, the breath through his nose, and replies. What could anybody do, though?
I
What
asked
could
that myself.
anybody do?
Well, maybe not just anybody, but you have good friends here, friends you've known longer than I, that are.
The only person here that I have known longer than you is one person.
I mean, technically Delphi too. But
If
I
you
don't
want to count it by minutes, sure, okay. You're right.
And
You got
Rose
me.
gonna kind of flinch at that. Look, it's one thing to be to one's secrets. I'm well aware of that my own self. But it is another to hide wounds. That is dangerous to the whole school. So if you need ears, I'm sure any of us would be willing to be an ear. And if there's anything we can do to ease your load just a little, well, I will be employed on this particular journey. Who knows, possibly not much longer. And if you need a smuggler, I'm sure that there will be opportunities in future. But that is... I'm not speaking plainly enough. I don't know. I do not know your customs for these things. And she's going to kind of take a step back, unsure of herself.
I don't even know what I'm still doing here. But let's see what happens with this cave. Get through it. You can have, your song and dance and victory thing when we squash those other people, into the proverbial dust with our greatness. And then we can just be done with this whole thing.
If that is truly what you wish.
Don't see much point to much else. But anyway, I'll help you with the cave. We'll see that done. Yada yada. Big important day. Thank you for the apology. And good night.
Good night, I suppose. May your rest have a sea breeze, and may your thoughts have calm seas. And Ro's gonna hustle off.
They'll also hustle off. They accidentally hustle in the exact same direction at the same time and collide, and it's really awkward. No, that doesn't really happen.
Sorry.
I'll just go to his room. That's all I've got.
That's all I got.
Anyone else? Going once?
I'm gonna say Delphi probably is not gonna go back to the tavern. She's gonna try to find somewhere relatively safe and then just kind of rest outside for the evening.
Okay.
Why?
Just cause.
Okay.
Roll. I'll say survival check. See if you find a place.
Make a fortitude save versus catching cold.
If you can find a place you would think is safe enough to stay.
Nope. That's a 7.
A 7, you say?
I say it's 7.
Underneath the horizon back toward us.
Well, you find a place that you believe is fairly safe to stay for the night.
Well, she'll stay there. Everyone wakes up.
Anyone
Delphi's
else?
dead.
We're all good.
All good.
You wake up in the morning.
Did Delphi wake up in the morning?
Delphi, you wake up.
Okay.
Do you all notice Delphi's not in, the tavern?
The room.
You're all waking up for the morning.
Let's
You're
go
knocking on her
upstairs.
door and no one's answering.
Well, Marius, you better go find her, probably.
That's odd.
Maybe she just left to go get more meat pies before the day starts.
Delphi,
Marius
do you
kind of-
go back to the tavern?
She would probably try to wake up early enough that she could get down to like the breakfast area of the tavern without anyone thinking anything weird of it.
I'll say you all are kind of not noticing she's in her room. You go downstairs and you just see her sitting down there.
Oh, Marius, you found her. Good job.
Yes, I did.
Good morning.
What? Oh, I just needed to clear my head this morning. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you would. I thought you would just come down here.
Are you well?
I'm fine. It was just a long day yesterday. Sometimes it helps to get out where there aren't any enclosed spaces.
Ah.
I'm sure you understand.
Indeed. Should we see about this?
Sorry, what was that?
I think maybe we should perhaps try to get some breakfast in us, because there's apparently some big thing we are all doing today as part of this festival.
I ate already, but I'll hang out with you guys while you eat. You do look down and see
Nice.
that she has remnants of food in front of her.
All right.
Alright, So can we just go through the
Uh,
whole breakfast routine and then
Yeah.
get to where we need to be?
Yeah, you can.
Up to it.
You all eat your breakfast. You all you'll finish up, and then you all meet back where the, stage was the night before, where they did the announcement. As you see, Elder Kolbu and Elder Shiru standing up there, and crowds are starting to gather around.
This is definitely a crowd that is gathering for us, I can tell you that.
At
And
least to see us enter for our demise.
they announce, the two teams again that are going to be competing.
What are the names of the teams?
What is your team name?
Which one of us are you addressing?
Why?
Which one, Rhogar? Who are you speaking
Rhogar, who are
to?
you talking to?
I mean,
Yes, this is a very important thing.
Dell was the one who asked, what are the team names? You never gave a team name.
Do we have a name? Did you guys give us a name during the whole ceremony yesterday?
The
Oh.
Alan Parsons Project. No? Okay.
APP, who stayed at the EPP?
Oh dear.
The bean.
I guess we'll go
juices.
with that for now.
No,
Oh,
no, no,
no.
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 No, 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 no. I don't know.
Well, I'm
timid.
Ro, and
Something timid.
Felder 5 has a nice alliterative ring to it.
It does.
well, it could be I'm Ro, and this is the boat. Or your
Get
boat.
out.
So-
Get out of my party.
No.
I am Del, and I would like to introduce you to my professional companions. We are Del and the PCs.
Get out.
I will
I
be
like that
seeing
one.
myself away now. Goodbye forever.
That's it,
No.
everybody. The stream's over. See you
Hey, I
later.
like that one. That's my favorite one.
These are great names.
I know, right?
I do like Felder 5.
I'm
He's
not
the Captain
picky.
Planet. Oh, they're 5.
I've never been a part of a group before.
Les Poussin.
KY wants us to speak French, apparently.
The only
Yeah, the strong birds.
Éternel Diamond.
You're
There you
a
go,
bird?
KY.
You're a bird.
The fighting birds?
I
The
am not a
punching
bird.
birds?
Where did
I
you
like
get this delusion I am a bird?
Well, you are
Okay.
not from this. You're not from this world. You question this world. Wait, you swim well. Are you from below?
Are we really? Marius, you and I need to have a conversation at some point. But maybe not
cannot
in
wait.
front of strangers? Okay.
Marius just kind of walks away at that point.
So
Oh.
are you going with the Felder 5?
I believe
I
we
think-
are.
That's the one we said, and then everyone liked it, and then we went downhill from there.
Okay,
Sounds like
so
us.
we have the Felder 5 and the Crystal Razors.
I thought you were gonna say
Their
raisins.
name is
Ooh,
so
that's
much
not-
cooler than our name is, guys.
I thought it was gonna be the crystal raisins, and I was
Sounds
We could be like the liquid glass.
like, so.
well. I have this glass shell that I apparently needed to get.
But is it liquid?
Oh, that's true. Glowy with liquid stuff. We forgot to get it from the potion people. I mean the riddle place. I meant to get more later.
Anyway,
Ah, well.
Also, Delphi, you
glowy
notice your
yummy
Elfie,
potion.
your bean juice is missing.
Oh, that's really sad.
That
He
did.
does not say anything about that. Did you take that from me already, or do I have to take it for myself?
I've
Where-
already taken it.
Okay, cool.
Did you have that in your bag of holding?
No, I just kept that on me.
That's good. That was a good distraction. Do you still have your bag of holding?
That would be awkward.
Let me check.
It should
I mean,
be
what-
there.
Once
It's-
one thing
I
is
was
missing,
just-
I
I
get
was
nervous
just-
about
I
everything.
was just
missing.
pausing dramatically. Yeah, it's there. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. I have the medal of the meat pie.
Didn't get any medals. I hope you enjoy your meat pie medal.
Anyways,
You got a medal for showing your medal.
stop it.
Elder Ashuru proceeds the crowds to follow him.
We'll follow as well.
I mean, has the two major groups up front with him, and everyone just kind of follows behind. He leads you southeast of all places to the little islands down here.
Okay.
And you proceed to wade through the waters, going out to one of the islands.
This is all very symbolic, and now
How-
I am wet.
Like, I'd probably say this island of, well, I don't know. Just says one of them.
I have covered Adri. This is just me on this island.
Yeah. And the crowds are kind of, it's tight, but and then Elder Ashuru halts everybody and raises his arms. He stands before the mouth of a cave, addresses you and your opponents. You brave and valiant individuals have triumphed in many challenges this day. Now the final test of merits await you. He pulls a palm-sized gold and emerald amulet from his robes and holds it and declares, "This metal's twin is placed in the deepest cavern of the Emerald Grotto. We first to claim the Emerald Eye and return it to this place to be declared Jigao's champions of merit." And at this point,
He's
Elder,
holding up just a gemstone?
it's
Or is it like in jewelry or something?
no,
or is it just like a loose stone?
it's a golden emerald amulet.
Okay.
And then Elder Kolbu proceeds to hand everybody, the people competing, a potion that is filled with the green liquid. And he tells you that the magic in this will last 1 hour. That's
What does
all he
it
says.
do? Because I'm not in the practice of drinking things when I don't know when they are.
Oh, you'll
This is
find out.
generally advisable.
You need to find that out on your own. It's perfectly safe, I promise you that.
She has high wisdom, so she wouldn't just drain it right away. It's stupid.
But if you all are ready, we shall begin.
How do we begin?
Well, everyone will need to roll initiative.
Yay!
Woo!
That's That's an 11.
My initiative is ridiculous.
That's a 9.
26. Wait, no, 25, sorry. There we go.
Dang, son.
And it was not even a nat 20. It was a 19.
17.
Dell.
A 15.
Okay.
Sploosh.
That roll, by the way, was on one of the blue dice that Rhogar got me for Christmas. So, yeah. Watch, it'll be my best roll all day.
Hopefully,
Ooh,
everything
shiny.
in this map is nice and
Yeah, this
works.
is tight tunnel quarters.
Yeah, it is tight. The other group is kind of
Mhm.
in this. They're behind you at this point. You've managed to get out
Oh,
in front.
we won initiative, so we get into
Yeah.
wherever we are first.
Yes.
All right. I don't know what we were handed, but they said it would last an hour.
Yep.
I will just drink it.
Okay.
Can we do
You're-
some sort of, I don't know. Well, first, can you understand me? Am I talking okay?
Yes.
All right. Can we do some sort of check to see if we recognize what the potion
Oh, yeah,
is
can I do, like, an
supposed to
Arcana
do,
check or something?
I will say, as you come into this first chamber, the entrance to this grotto is a narrow cavern that leads to a murky pool of water, and that is all you notice. There's no real exit other than a pool of water.
This music is very upbeat
I like this music.
for this situation. But yeah, when it comes to
Oh.
like, the potion, can I like do an Arcana check or anything?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Let's use the same die. Ooh, 8. That was terrible. You failed me.
You don't really know.
I'm gonna switch the
notice-
potion.
Yeah, you notice there's no exit other than a pool of water.
I go in the water.
Okay. You start to swim under the water.
Yes.
As you start to swim, you don't notice you're running out of air like you would normally.
Awesome. I swim back to the surface and I'm like, guys, I don't know why, but I can breathe underwater.
Ro is just gonna sigh and pocket the potion without drinking it.
Well, let's go. I mean, this is a race after all.
Yeah.
Right.
Fine. I get back
Fold up
underwater
a-
and I go.
Yep. Jumping in the water. Poignantly not drinking the potion, but getting in the
Marius
water.
and Adri drink the potions.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
Ooh.
But Delphi, as you're also kind of swimming around, you do notice that it leads down.
Okay. I was told to get going because it's a race, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're
get
going.
going.
Are
Yep,
we
going.
moving in
And
initiative,
don't just-
or was the
No.
initiative just to get here first?
It's kind of to just get here first, but don't just keep going forever.
I was gonna stop when we got to here.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, as you enter and start swimming downwards, the light that trickles in from the grotto's entrance is blotted out by thick patches of kelp that fill this underwater chamber. The tops of the kelp fronds brush the ceiling, but between the stalks you can spot glimmer of light coming from further ahead. And I need everybody who's swimming to make an athletics check.
Marius, are you coming?
Okay.
Yes.
Marius, as you start to swim down, you're kind of struggling to breathe.
Okay.
Unless you want to drink the
19.
potion.
Do you not want to drink the potion of water breathing?
I didn't realize it was a potion of water breathing. Sorry, my brain shut off there. I'll drink the potion. I'll hop up and just kind of drink the potion at that point. Stupid.
And now you can
It's like, is
start
Marius
to breathing.
untrusting of liquids handed to him by strangers? Does he have a
I
water
mean-
phobia I don't know about?
If I had a water phobia, do you think I'd be in this water?
Maybe.
You never know. Anyways, I heard an 18.
I
You
got
needed
an
athletics
11.
checks from all of us?
I have a 19.
What check?
Athletics.
Oh.
All right, it's time for me to razzle dazzle with an 8.
Mm. 18.
I feel like I'm missing some people here.
Sorry, Patrick just got home and I was asking him to go fill my tea. You said athletics
How
check?
dare you?
I said
Yes.
no.
Oh. So athletics? 16.
Okay. Was that everybody?
Yes.
You got my 19, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
Then
Delphi
yes.
say anything? I don't remember. Just
And
was
11.
he 18?
Yeah, it's 11.
11. Okay. Anyways, you're fine. Nothing weird happens. Yeah, you can. But then Delphi comes to a point. You can go left or you can go right.
Hmm.
Is there enough light to see anything about like the
It-
directions?
It's pretty dark and the tunnels are winding. But as you get to here, silvery moonlight filters through a gap in the cavern's stone ceiling. And ahead, the path through the grotto splits into 2 tunnels, one to the south and one to the east. That's all you know.
We could split up.
Whoa,
Is-
that's the
is
best
there a
idea
current-
ever.
Is there a current or anything while we're under here?
No.
Does it feel like the water's moving in any direction or anything like that?
No, I mean, you're just kind of swam downwards and then.
All right.
Any
Adri,
fish life or anything down here?
And there's some fish swimming by, but nothing weird.
Do we want to
okay.
do our rule of left for this, or
That's-
do we want to decide this differently?
Adri was actually going to say that she's feeling the left.
Okay.
Silver
enough
is
for
going
me.
to say that my keyboard needs dusted.
All right.
So y'all going this
Left
direction?
it is. Yep.
Okay. Y'all can
Left.
keep going
Left.
until you.
We can't. Oh, there it went.
Like,
Too
there's
tiny.
not-
I had to use my keyboard to squeak through there.
Anything exciting happening as I
Yeah,
go
what?
through here?
Just stop once you get the big
Apparently,
rooms. We'll just
I
move
keep
you.
colliding with walls, and it keeps snapping me back.
oh, gotcha.
Moved you from. Anyways,
I collided
as
in-
you get
to a
to
wall.
this room, the
Mhm.
walls, ceiling, and floor of this chamber are covered in bioluminescent algae, which emits a faint bluish glow that dimly lights the widened cavern. You see 2 large, jagged stone pillars, also coated with algae, stand at opposite ends of the chamber, surrounding the far pillar in front of the exit from this cavern. And you see a thick patch of bone white seagrass that blocks your exit.
Can I go look at
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Ro would like to try to get some of the bioluminescent algae and put it in a jar.
Okay. Row. I know it told me you can.
Harvesting.
You need a nature
sea
check
life.
or survival.
Okay. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be the same roll. So
you said you're
I will
putting-
roll.
You're grabbing what?
I'm
She's
getting
harvesting
some of the algae and putting it in a
Right,
jar
right. Okay,
because it's
okay.
glowing. Well, 19 plus 2, so 21.
Yeah.
Do I get
you
to put algae in a jar?
You get algae in a jar.
Light source, people.
It sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Oh,
Are you gonna
Anyways.
make Rose token do that now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Adri was looking at the white seagrass.
Yes.
Yes. Levro is shedding dim light now. Anyways, Adri, if you want to swim up to it,
Yeah. It's at which end?
It's-
down here.
there's a smiley face
it's
down
like
here.
right here.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Yes.
So what are you? I guess what are you trying to do with
I
it?
just want to look at it. I want to see if like
So you're just gonna look at it.
I want to see if there's anything special about it, like if it's something I recognize, or maybe if it's magical, or yeah.
Is there anything about the pillars?
roll nature.
Oh, sorry.
Sure. Son
So
of a
there's just
gun.
pillars with algae on them.
8.
Okay, so they're natural formed versus cut.
Yeah.
I'm about to ground some dice.
No, you don't know anything about this
Yeah, I'm about to
seagrass.
ground some dice. I think I left my dice dungeon downstairs. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
why is there a D6 on the floor?
Can I make a perception check to see if there's any other ways out of the room besides the tunnel that Adri's at?
Yeah.
17 and 22 perception.
Other than the way you came from, that's
Would Ro recognize the sea grass at all? Adri is fussing over.
you can roll some nature for it.
Okay. 14 plus 2 is 16, so no idea. Do I recognize it besides the fact that it's seagrass?
You just know it's some type of seagrass.
Is it completely obscuring the tunnel? Like, do we have to go through it to get out, or can we go over
You
it?
have to go through it to get out.
I will go through it.
Delphi goes through it too.
Yep, let's go.
If you're going through it, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
Dexterity.
Yep.
18.
I rolling. I don't even know what I rolled on that. Okay, I'm gonna roll again. That's a 1.
13?
That's why I used a physical one and just didn't touch it while I did the math.
I couldn't see what it was, so I picked it up, and then
yeah.
I thought it was a 6. But when I picked it up, it came up to a 19, and I was
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to just use opaque dice, because like I just picked up this like transparent one and I like rolled it and I was like, I can't see, so I put it up to the side. That was a while ago though.
Got above a 12, you're fine.
Yay!
like, I know
Delphi.
two rolled a 1.
Are you clicking my doors?
Yep,
No.
because
Those are
they're
secret
regular
doors.
Are they secret?
They're secret.
I can see them.
That's
Yeah.
not fair. Don't
I take
touch the
no
secret
damage
door.
because the DM's distracted by secret doors. Yes!
Oh, anyways, no, Del knows what he's doing. He's distracting.
Mm-hmm. Is it working?
Delphi, you take 5 necrotic damage and you're restrained currently.
I
Okay.
tried.
Uh-oh.
I tried.
Can I try to escape? Or am I just permanently
You
restrained?
can roll another dexterity save.
Okay.
And is Marius coming or no?
That's a-
He's
Step away.
had to step away for small one.
Oh, okay. I can.
Can
That's
Yeah.
a
Grotto
23 if that makes you feel better.
Yep.
I've escaped.
Yay!
I've made it through, and then Delphi is going to signal that she's going to wait here till Marius makes it through.
You can all go until the next room.
Okay.
Blub blub.
Oh, look, it's doors that are open. Incredible.
Yeah, don't touch my doors. Those are secret doors, but they're
I
not
didn't touch
secret
the
for
doors.
some reason.
Did
So-
touch the door.
Can you go to? They're gone now. I don't see them anymore.
I do.
Nope. There's
Oh,
secret doors.
because I went to.
secret doors.
I don't know why they're not secret. Are they gone now?
The top two.
There's still
they're-
one in the hallway.
The top and bottom I can still see. The left and right I cannot.
Go and change them to. Stop touching stuff. I'm trying to fix it.
It's fun to click. Aw, my secret door
Marius is
disappeared.
back.
The interactivity of the world is neat. Here we are.
Yes.
Marius, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Coming at you. Dexterity saving
Speed.
throw. My dice are moving really slow. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, you're fine.
You're king of my men.
Fire.
Where are we even at anymore? I don't know.
Big room. Big
Yeah, I know, I have to-
kidney-shaped
I
room.
don't know.
Pick out the number. So the tunnel opens into a cavernous space. You see rays of moonlight shine through a wide crack in the ceiling, which sits 10 feet above the water level. One side of the chamber is covered in the crumbled and muddy remains of a landslide. As you swim into the area, ripples course through the water as more rocky debris slides towards you. As you get in here, you all need to make a dexterity saving throw again.
Okay.
Excellent.
Dirty 20.
You need better than 14.
I have not done that.
Good thing I got a 14.
Better than a 14 or a 14 and better?
Well, you need a 14 and higher.
I just wanted to clarify. That's a very
Oh, okay.
important difference.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Especially when you get a 14.
Exactly.
Oh.
13.
Am I like the only one that's... Or there's only 2 of us that passed?
3.
Okay.
Only the boys didn't pass.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm fine with that.
dude's got jacked up.
I mean, oh, darn.
Did any of our medals help with dexterity?
I don't think so.
If you failed your dexterity saving throw, you're taking 10 points of bludgeoning damage from the landslide and half as
Ooh.
much on a successful check.
The 5 for
Oh,
us?
so everybody took half,
Yikes.
but
Okay.
Marius and I just got liggity slammed.
Yep. And as this landslide happens, part of the exit is now partially blocked.
Wait,
I need
so-
someone to make an investigation check.
I think that's what I'm
Sure,
doing.
why not?
Okay.
I've
That's
got...
fine.
I do have... Does anybody else have a proficiency in investigation?
No, you can go ahead. I just made it as
Nope.
a joke. Anytime I make an investigation check, it's as a joke because
Oh, right.
I have a -1 to my intelligence.
I got-
6
Can
plus
we
6
help
plus-
her?
I did a
Can-
13.
Can we
mine's
help
only 12.
Adri and give her advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, because that was a crappy roll.
Okay.
18. Thank you.
Woo!
18. Adri, you do notice the exit, and you also notice a secret cave over here.
Yeah, it literally
They,
doubled my
I
roll.
didn't see that secret
Ooh.
door.
Yeah, I
The
don't know
secret
why
doors we could see up here.
I
That
don't
was
know why
bait.
those 4
That
doors
was-
were.
That was bait. You made it so we could see them, so we wouldn't suspect the
I
one
go
we
in.
couldn't
What's
see.
in here?
Okay, moving on.
I'm onto your schemes.
Anything
Well,
of
I'm not
interest in
gonna
here?
enter because that's a crowded.
In this
Got
hidden
it.
cave, you do find a potion of healing, and a soggy but usable spell scroll of Thunderwave.
Woohoo!
I give them both to 8th grade.
Thank you.
AKA
Thank you.
happiness.
Mhm. Interesting.
And then I guess we go toward the exit.
Yep. You
Charge.
can't keep going through, just let me know. His walls are a pain, apparently. Just go until you come into a next big room.
Up. I think I should
Where'd
stop.
you guys go?
Yeah, you'll know when to you'll know when to stop.
Kablooey!
Oh, I'm
Adrian
seeing
just
why we should
rocketed
stop.
into here like a torpedo.
It was not wanting to move, and so when
Uh-huh.
it did, she was just like gone, and I didn't even notice this scary fish.
Help me,
Monster.
Mr. Dewey. Oh, I can
Anyways,
prove
Yes, teeths.
you see
I'm stuck.
a school of tiny fish, their bodies shimmering in dim light. And it swirls in a formation like an undulating silvery pillar.
I don't like that word.
Trying to get there. If I get there, I might give them a greeting.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
Oh, hello.
Why was that funny? Anyway.
You have arrived.
So you're gonna talk to them.
Hello. Have you seen a emerald? Apparently, we're looking for it. Sorry to
They're-
intrude.
You're just
I know.
swimming.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they only speak whale.
That would be rude.
Boy, Mr. Fish.
Excuse me. Could any of you direct us to a emerald? It's like seaweedy, but it's shiny. These folks will get out of your home as soon as we found it. We just need to kind of get pointed in the right direction. If you don't want to go all the way, I understand. Just a fin in the right direction would be extremely helpful.
Yeah, they don't understand.
What do you mean?
They don't speak whatever language you're speaking.
What?
That language is not whale, so there's your first mistake.
Okay, so Marius will kind of stare at Ro, and then stare back at the fish. Stare at Ro.
I don't know. They're being...
Well, I thought you made a very compelling request right then.
Indeed, I'm actually surprised.
I don't know. Maybe they're just extra. You know,
It
I
has
don't want to be
been a-
rude.
At
but
this point, Ro, they come swimming towards you and try to bite you. Does a 14 hit?
Excuse you! I mean, I have an armor class of 14, so... Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I don't appreciate this. See, if I use my secret stuff ever, just everybody's biting me today. I don't know.
Take 11 points of piercing damage.
smokes,
And I
what?
need...
Is going on here?
Don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Stop trying to kill us.
I got a
It's not
15
my
on my
fault.
initiative roll. So I'm assuming that's where we were going next.
Yeah, we're going into initiative at this point.
Ah, my die!
One
Come back!
5.
Sorry, was that a 15?
Yes.
I too have a 15.
Interesting.
Oh,
A
initiative.
whopping 10.
No, all we need is Marius to get 15.
Should have left that one on the floor where it fell.
He did.
Somehow
but then he
I have a
went too higher.
17.
Yeah, I got a 17.
Oh,
Can you
But Marius should go first because I've gotten
can
bit.
you all post your initiatives in chat somewhere so to make this easy on myself?
did the wrong chat.
17 is
thought
not
this
what
was
I
what
got.
we were supposed to get.
There we go. Do you guys wanna-
Dexterity modifiers are the same.
Do you guys want to take our break before this fight?
I don't see this fight going super long.
Okie doke.
You want to do it right after this, if you can make it.
Onward we go.
Onward.
Lock
Go,
and
go, go.
load.
So we have 2 15s, 17 to 10. Row, where's your initiative?
Put it in the thing.
She also got 17. She put it in the
Yeah.
other chat.
Where?
It's on Foundry.
Yeah, she did it in the Foundry chat like I did it first.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh. Sorry. I'm jumping
Yep.
between
sorry.
characters.
I don't read that chat.
Things.
And now you're all
Okay.
robotics. So
Won't do it there again.
You're
Del, Marius, and Ro, who wants to go first, and Delphi and Del. Because
Ro has already said that Marius should precede her.
I got bit.
okay. Del and Delphi, who wants to go?
I don't care.
I will. We'll resolve it the book way and bring it down to the intelligence modifier, maybe.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. I know. Your name's not Stan. It's Daniel.
Oh my god.
All right.
I was trying to come up with a word that would rhyme with me calling you Jan, but I wasn't
the
smart
swarm
enough.
of Quippers goes first, and they're gonna go try to bite Adrian.
What did Adri do? Besides existing.
That's a 21 to hit.
What the? Okay.
9 points of damage.
Except it's not.
Of the piercing kind.
Except it's not. It's 5
It's not.
less. It's 5 less damage.
Why?
Because as the fish go to try to bite Adri, the water gets thicker, seemingly, to them, and their jaws are slowed as they try to push through and bite her.
Is it like that thick water that they sell for like people with swallowing issues? That sounds disturbing.
What is happening? I'm confused.
Skill you using?
All right, you just want me to say it out loud?
You can message us.
I don't know what's
quietly.
going on.
I don't know either. How did we jump?
I don't
the
know
order?
everything.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the description. I don't like D&D Beyond. # not sponsored.
Well,
It would be
for
under
that,
reaction, right?
I appreciated it.
It is, but I don't see the actual description. I just see the name of it.
Click on it.
I just
If
sent you
click on
something.
it,
Is that
should
it?
pop up.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. There you go.
Up.
What's going on? Oh,
You got mail.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so it wasn't 5, it was 7. I forgot to add the modifier. So she took It was reduced by 7, so she only takes 2 instead of 9.
Oh, thank you, because that was gonna
Okay.
do so much damage. My hero.
Nobody
And that-
realizes this has happened, including Dell.
That is the Quipper's turn, and now we come to Marius.
Marius is going to cast Animal Friendship at the 2nd level. At how many of them are there, or is there just
It's just considered a swarm.
okay? I do this as a swarm. It's just a beast. Darn. Maybe if I can get one of them. No. That was my only thought.
Sorry, they're here at this point.
I know. Let's do. Like they didn't damage me. Who's up? Well, let me do this.
Okay.
I'm going to take out my quarterstaff, and I will smack at one of them with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh boy! Hang on, my D&D decided
Oh.
to refresh. So
How
it'll
big
be-
are these things?
They're tiny fish, but it's a giant swarm. Also, to note, since you're underwater, your attacks are at disadvantage.
Right?
Are just physical attacks or magic too? Like spells.
Melee weapon attacks, as if you don't have a swimming speed, it is at disadvantage. Ranged weapon attacks automatically miss a target if it's beyond the weapon's normal range. But anything else is at disadvantage.
Short swords are superior.
So my lowest number was a 17.
Okay, you hit him.
All right. Why is everything on D&D Beyond being so slow tonight, guys?
Hmm.
I'm also missing stuff that I wrote before in here.
That's weird.
Maybe they're having a fluke.
That
Oh.
is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And with that, who's up next? Who's the
Under
next
all.
person?
Gosh.
I think
okay.
I am.
Rose turn.
Yep, it is
Ro,
Rose turn.
I am going to. Oh, good, you're within reach. I'm going to cast Heroism
Oh.
at you. Come on. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. So I'm casting this at level 1. So you get 4
Cool.
hit points.
Thank you. I would like to.
Well, this is concentration too, so I have to be kind of
right
focused.
there. Okay. So tell me again. They're in the square. There's a swarm of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is just
But
a swarm of them.
How big is the swarm?
It's it's medium sized. There's several fish here,
Yeah.
but it's considered one creature.
Understood. I'm not fighting that. But like, how much space are we talking? How much volume?
5 foot
It's
by
the
5
5-foot square.
It's the 5-foot square. Okay. So if I were to freeze the edges of the square, you
Just
He turns
We
into
lost
a
you.
robot midway
Yeah.
through that
it's
sentence.
every time you're trying to describe something.
Yeah, we lost you when you said freeze the edges of the square. And now we really lost you.
That's because I've stopped talking.
Oh, makes sense.
She is typing. For those of you who can't see what I can see, she is in fact typing. Words are going to
Kitty
be
tack
coming
tack.
out. This has been dramatic narrations with Megara Hercules.
Shape water, freeze edges of square and trap them in a cube, but not freeze them. I mean, you can try to do that.
It's a cantrip, so it should just happen. It's just whether you think that counts.
Cantrips
thing I-
aren't that powerful, and
The freeze clause only works if there are no creatures in it. That's in the bullet description for shape water.
yeah.
You freeze the water provided that there are no creatures in it.
Fine.
You
Which
might
is why
have
I
to
was not
actually
Also, I
attach
would
them.
say with the cantrip, even if it did happen, with it being underwater, the pressure would be enough to just shatter that.
Okay.
Cantrips
I
aren't
was just
meant for
yeah,
powerful things like.
that's
but
fine. I was
mean,
just
that was a
annoyed.
clever thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate it. All right. Well, that's annoying. First they don't listen to me. Then yeah. Just
You might have
fine.
to actually attack them.
Well, there's a lot of them, okay? And I'm definitely getting my dagger out and flashing at them. At least the one that bit me, because that was
Okay.
rude. I have a favorite dagger.
Who doesn't?
I don't want to talk about it. I
Del
don't
doesn't.
want to talk about it.
Del does not have a favorite dagger. How about that?
Well, that favorite dagger was
new
with
tax.
the hand that got bit, and that was a nat 1, so it doesn't matter.
Ugh, ripping pepperonis.
I don't want to talk about it.
You just rolled a normal roll, did you?
I did just do a normal roll.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure because you're not at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Anyways, is that all you're doing?
I mean, I could swipe with the other dagger, but
With the bonus action? Yeah, might as well.
Why not?
yeah. Because this is going so swimmingly.
Yeah.
You can't get another one.
Okay, that was a
I mean,
15
yeah.
plus 5, so
Yeah, that
that's
hits.
a 20. Okay,
That hits.
all right. So damage is that's a 2 and plus 3, so that's 5. And do I get sneak attack? I believe I do because we're all
Yeah, you would.
yeah. Even though and that's a 6. Okay, so
So 6
Do
more.
you only have one sneak? Do you only have
that-
one sneak attack die at level 3, or do you have 2?
oh, let me check. Oh, you are absolutely correct. That's another 4. So 15. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, that was correct.
Okay. And that's all
Thank
you're
you for
doing.
making me do another.
We come to Dell.
You do indeed. Time for a disadvantage. Crossbow bolt.
Crossbows are actually at not disadvantage.
It's time for a regular attack. Crossbow bolt.
Iconic.
So that is 12 plus
Yeah, you hit.
7. Builds a d6 plus some number, which is 3, totaling 5 damage.
And you kill the fish.
Wow,
The
I haven't even
swarm is
gotten to my
dead.
turn. Good job, guys. Good job.
Don't know why everything isn't talking to me.
I'm talking to you, Will.
Normally,
And at this point, I think we can take our break.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Are we ready to get back?
No.
Yay! I hope that we're ready to get back. You're the DM. Without you, we
No.
are stuck forever in an endless loop.
No, isn't that what we're always
Who
doing?
would do that?
Who says there's
I don't know.
not an end
I
to
don't-
this?
What unconscionable evil would subject people to that kind of fate?
Mm.
I don't know.
Anyway, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you just fought off some quippers. Well, a swarm of quippers.
That was not fun. How rude. Should we keep going?
Probably, if we want to win.
Also,
And
there's
also,
not,
we
you know,
only have an at like 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute till this potion runs off and we all die.
Okay. Well,
Just
I got a
saying.
spare potion if you want it.
Yes,
And the
that's just
shell
one
thing?
potion. I move forward, aware of my own
Okay.
mortality.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you can stop once you
Yeah.
get in the big room.
I'm not really liking what I'm seeing in this big room, I'm not
No,
gonna lie.
you shouldn't at all. All of you are going into his big room.
Going
I don't
on.
know if you would
It's
all get into said room that far. But as you come into this room,
Yeah.
silvery
Oof.
light dances along the walls of this underwater cave. The water here is a little warmer, and a gentle current pulls you toward a crevice in the south wall that emits shimmering golden light. Prowling around the cave's pillar is a massive shark. A gold amulet hangs from the thick rope around the shark's body, and a silver spear protrudes from its side.
My goodness, it's Lawrence.
Wow.
And as you
Lawrence,
come
the shark.
in, the shark immediately notices you. And I'm just going to reuse the same initiative we had.
Okay.
So we're just going
Time.
to
Delphi was in front of everyone, just for the record.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Still. But yeah. So we first come up to Marius.
I'm going to hang on. Turn to Dell and cast Healing Word at the first level. And you get... Wow, that was a dramatic dice fall. 6 points of healing.
Oh, thank you.
And I think the healing word this time will be gulp. So I'll just say gulp. And then I will pretty much all I'm gonna do right now at this point. Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
And we
First
come to
off-
Row.
Has the shark noticed us?
Oh, he's looking right at you.
Hello.
Is he licking and smacking his sharky lips?
Yeah. What's his body language telling me?
Sharks have
he's-
lips.
Yeah,
Shark
he's...
lips, new band name, called it.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's coming for you guys.
Well, if he's coming our way, I guess. I would like to Well, he's over there. We're over here. He's coming our way. How do I want to do it? How do I want to do it? I guess I would like to take a swing at him. Swim forward and take my apparently throw a die across the floor.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I would like to try to draw my rapier. Um and and take a thug at his snout, uh, right on the nose as hard as I can.
Okay.
So do. Ag! That was a ugh earworm, not ugh roll, because that was a 16 plus 5.
That hits.
All right. Oh, I forgot. I have to use the D8 for the rapier. Ooh, yay! 8 plus 3. And so that will be 12, pardon, that will be 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Um, and I would like to also use my dagger in my other hand. Um, and that is a 14,
Yep. That hits.
and that is 7.
All right.
So yeah, bopped him on the snout.
You stab the shark in its nose twice with your daggers. You staying here? Or you gonna move back in?
No, I'm along for the ride.
Okay. So is that your turn?
Well, where's that where's the spear again? Is it in his side or is it in his head?
Where was its description?
I think you
It
said
said
it was in his side.
it's in its side.
This is how we know it's
Oh.
not Lawrence. Oh wait, no, Lawrence. It could be the other one. It could be the
Yeah.
surfer one because he had it. No, it can't be the surfer one
No,
No,
because that
can't
was
be
in the
the
roof of
surfer
his
one.
mouth. So this could be
Yeah.
Lawrence. We don't
Right.
know.
it
This
could
could
be
be
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Got better just to die again.
The only one with a
Yeah.
name.
I don't know. Pooh the shark kind of happened. Um, so I would like to use the momentum from the stab in water to kind of toss myself over, um, and I may not be able to make it to the spear or the amulet, but I would like to propel myself closer to them and out of his eyesight because if I'm close enough to stab him in the nose, theoretically, he doesn't have eyes straight ahead. I mean, I don't know. It's your shark. You tell me.
What?
Is what I describe.
There's no facing in D&D, so if you're like, doesn't matter where you are adjacent to the shark, it can bite you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
As long as
Well,
you're with, as long as you move out of its reach, it can attack you.
well, anyway,
Go ahead.
that's just basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of try to see if I can grab that spear. But I've
Well,
already
that
done an
would,
action, so
yeah,
that's gonna
that
be
would be
next
your
time.
action to do.
Yeah. So yep.
If that's your turn, then we come to Dell.
Dell will Rudy Tooty aim and shooty.
What do your crossbow, which is
Yep.
a normal roll for you.
It's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I maxed the damage, so it is 9 damage.
Woo, fancy.
And are we moving at regular speed or is it half speed?
I believe you have half speed.
Yeah, so I can only go 3 squares. Oh, awesome.
Everyone but Ro has half speed because Ro has a swim speed.
I will get to there. And
Yep.
that will be the end of my turn.
That's your turn. Then we come to Delphi.
All right, Delphi is going to turn to look at Marius, and her hand. She notices that he seems injured, and she gets worried, and her hands start glowing, and she looks down in confusion, and something in her eyes make it look like she understands, and she reaches out and she touches his hand, and Marius is going to heal. That was not a great roll, but 5 points of damage.
You
And then she's going to give him a nod, and she's going to turn back to the shark, and she'll move close-ish to it, and
Okay.
between the shark and the others, and then that's going to be her turn.
Okay. And we come to Adri.
Okie doke. Okay, so let's. I don't like that my stuff is disadvantage.
Well, depends on what you're doing.
Well, I mean, melee anyway.
You use a dagger, which daggers don't have disadvantage.
Okay.
There are certain items that don't get disadvantage. Daggers, javelins, short sword, spear, tridents.
You know what? Then at least for now, I'll do dagger. So that's a nat 1. Never mind. Adri doesn't swim very well.
Closer.
Well, I mean, look. Adri doesn't know how to swim very well, so I also just tried to move my token using OBS instead of.
You can only go 3 squares to get adjacent to the thing if you're also going to make an attack.
Oh, that's true. Doesn't matter. She bombed it anyway. She doesn't swim very well.
It's now the giant shark's turn.
Does it look like a panther to anyone else?
And
That's just what.
Also,
When tokens don't have actual pictures, they just
also,
put a weird creature.
this guy is coming out of jail, and the green one that came with it, that just got a nat 1, is going into the prison.
Well, there was a reason it came in it.
Yeah, well.
What I said. Just doing its job. Don't get mad at it. Haters gonna hate.
It is going to come for Delphi.
Okay.
I smell bacon.
I don't know why.
That's weird.
Well, this is kind of what happens
Stop.
when my husband is left in charge of dinner.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
All right. It misses. It tries to bite you and you out the way from it somehow.
Just bonk
we
it on the
come-
schnoz.
Yeah. And we come up to Marius.
very well. I'm gonna move up and I guess I'll attack it with my quarterstaff again. With disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, give me another one, D&D Beyond. 10 was my lowest.
A 10 will miss.
Of course it will. I will then who's up next again? Is it Ro?
Bro.
Me.
Mm. No offense, but I'm trying to do this whole bro thing, so
I get you.
I don't know. Giving it to her since she can do the sneak attack would not be unwise.
okay.
I don't know.
Um,
But the bro
Well,
thing.
But there's
Bro thing.
bros, man.
The bro.
You gotta
You
do the
can't-
bro thing.
Okay.
You
Don't
well,
ditch
I'm
your
gonna-
bro. The sharks are
Bro.
a sacred bro enemy.
Ro, I will give you bardic inspiration. So you gain D1d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. 1d6. So use it wisely. So I will say something to the effect of pierce that spear through that shark's mouth.
I was expecting it to rhyme, then I remembered that sharks don't exactly have ears. Never mind.
They have fishy spots underneath. They have
Holes.
fishy holes.
Fishy spots. Still doesn't rhyme, but that's fine.
Fleshy Sparkies.
And that will be the end of my turn.
And if that is your turn, then we come to Ro.
Stab it good. Do.
Well, we could stab it good. Or could I try to snatch the amulet thing?
The amulet.
Yeah. Well, you said there was a gold thing. What was the gold thing?
It has an amulet tied around its neck, and there's also the spear in its side.
Mm-hmm. Right. So the amulet that's tied around its neck, are we talking like with a chain, with a cord, something with a clear knot on the back?
It's difficult to get off, I will say that.
Okay, in which case I'll go for the spear. Can I go grab the...
Yeah, you can attempt to pull out the spear. You would need an athletics check to do so.
Okay. You know what?
If you're unhappy with whatever the result is, you have the D6 from the Inspire. You can add to it if you want.
Well, that is just a plain old 10. And then a 6. And that's only going to add 3. So is 13 going to do it?
The
Most likely
13 is
not.
what you needed.
Oh,
Hey, inspiration for the win!
You
Thank
dislodged
you.
the spear.
all right. That looked like it hurt my friend. Sorry about the reading, but I'm having a bad day. Yay. Spear is out. I have a spear now. Spears are cool.
Spear.
Suddenly
Anybody
now
wanna
she
use
no
them?
longer cares about daggers. She only wants
No.
spears.
No. It's okay.
We see how the fixations begin now.
Now I know what to get her for her birthday.
Add that
Buy
to the
her a
list.
spears.
Has birthday.
Is that your turn?
I'm trying to imagine this shark. Can I use the spear to kind of wedge under? Or is that gonna take an additional action? I think that is my. Yeah, I think we're
What?
done. I think I've got a spear.
Yeah, anything else like that would be.
And
You have become a robot, Thray.
uh,
Please become human again. We do not want you to be a Cyberman.
I assume that's the end of your turn, and we'll come to Dill.
Like last turn, Dell. Rudy shooty aims and Rudy tooty aim and shooties. It's a 14.
A 14 will hit.
Another 9 damage.
Woo!
That's my turn.
Then it's Delphi's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move. So I'm between the shark and anyone who is up here. Rose on her own.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to hit it with my fist. Do I need to roll at disadvantage for that?
Yes, you will.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. Well, that first roll was a 1, so I do not hit.
You don't need to roll again.
And I'm going to spend another key point for patient defense. Which
Okay.
means that he will have disadvantage on me.
Okay.
And I'm very pointedly between him and Marius and Adri and Dell, just for the record.
Okay. And if that's your turn, then we come to Adri.
Oh, let's see if she bombs it again. Okay.
But you gotta get closer.
Oh, yeah, true. Alright. Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's use this one. And we'll try with the dagger again. Ugh, I'm gonna assume a 9 doesn't hit.
A 9 misses.
What the heck is going on? It whoop, whoop,
Roll better.
Yeah, I mean it was almost an 18, and then it was just like no,
Almost
never
doesn't
mind.
count.
You know what?
It's neither
Almost
horseshoes nor hand grenades.
Gonna say almost doesn't count in D&D.
Sir.
That's your turn, then we come to Giant Shark.
hello, giant
He's
shark.
going to swim around and try to bite Ro.
Figures.
When you say
I
swim
try
around,
to help.
you're just being descriptive, right? He's
Like
not provoking opportunity attack.
he's turning around is all.
Okay.
He's turning.
Does an 11 hit?
Ooh, no!
Second 2 I've rolled on him. And we come back to Marius.
Kind of looking at Marius, kind of looks around and stares at Ro and kind of asks, "Can I borrow one of those?"
I will happily toss you a dagger. I have a spear. And I have 3 daggers. I don't know if you need to move closer to me or however that works, but here, quick. Take it.
Alright. I catch it. Hang on, I'm gonna go. Do I catch it? I imagine I catch it.
I've been using water-propelled weapons all my life. I could totally send a dagger your way, not to kill you.
That seems very confident.
It
And
seems
not at
very-
all non-specific.
It also seems very ominous.
Mm-hmm.
He catches. I'm assuming he catches the dagger. And then can I attack, or was that my move? Was that my? Was that my?
Hey,
What?
sir, can he have dagger?
Throw
So if she's
past Marius a dagger. Can Marius
Yeah.
receive the dagger and still make an attack with it this round?
I'll say yeah.
okay, let's roll to find out. Dice of slowness. Show me the ways. That is an 18.
Nice.
That hits.
Oh boy. That will be. Wow. A 2. A 2.
That's something.
And. Okay. That will end my turn.
But you hit it.
I did. I hit it.
Yep. I kind of have. I have a spear now. This is so cool. I would like to. Again, I don't know what the tie is made of.
It's a pretty thick rope.
Okay. I might just let go of the spear then. And I would like to get on the back of the shark and try to cut through the rope.
They were gonna
Roll
say
an
ride
attack.
it, and I'm sad.
Roll
I
the
mean-
hit. Make an attack roll.
Okay. 19. I don't know if
Here to go. That hits.
okay. I'm on the shark.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna and I'm cutting the rope.
Yep.
Okay.
Now roll your
That's
damage.
music. Your music choice tonight has been on point, by the way.
It's just
Alright.
our normal playlist.
Well, I've been rocking out to it.
Good.
That's ooh, that is a 6 plus 3 is 7, and yeah,
7 points of damage.
that's 7 points of damage, and so yeah, that
You
was fun.
cut the rope off.
Woohoo! I got all the stuff off.
So you have the amulet.
Yep. And with that, I would like to. I don't know. In the room is I know that you've got these the seaweed icon maybe as just
Mhm.
aesthetic, but
It's just aesthetics type stuff.
okay, so I can't just hide real quick, just stash the stuff,
I mean,
do
you
a
could
roadie.
swim to the other side of the pillar. You have the swim speed.
If you're gonna leave adjacency with the shark, it will get a free bite against
It will have a bite, but he's only gotten 2s on his
That is a
dice
bonus
rolls.
action. So so I didn't know if that would work.
Wait,
You hide.
isn't Ro a rogue?
Yes, exactly what I fight for here.
Yeah, can't you use like bonus attack for disengage or something like that?
Yeah, you can bonus. I think you have that at level 3 to bonus action disengage.
Yeah,
You can bonus action disengage, yes, but then you couldn't then attempt to hide.
And then-
Okay.
You would
I
just
mean,
be
you could
out of
still
there.
go to the other side of this pillar or
Yeah,
whatever.
you can still get out of the way.
I'm
I was gonna say
I'm getting off the shark. That's basically
Yeah,
what I
that's
would like
fine.
to do. I would like to get off the shark and
Yeah.
go to the pillar.
Okay,
There we go.
I was just thinking that my Sunday character is a rogue, and at level 3 he already had that.
It's a level 2 rogue
Yeah.
skill.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that is Rose's turn. And out of this tunnel comes Ayo. And she sees giant shark, and she's going to attack it with her harpoon.
Oh my gosh, is this woman about to be the ultimate kill steal?
No, natural one. Good thing she
Good.
has multi-attack. Now it is, because balance has been brought to the force, because that is a natural 20.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20, all in one attack.
I'm going to save this shark from her.
20 points of piercing damage. That is her turn, and we come to Dell.
What a turd burglar of a lady. I got a 24 to hit and 8 damage.
Ooh. Yeah, that definitely hits. Shark is kind of feeling it at this point.
And then I'm going to go again. And I got a 16 to hit and 8 damage. 7 damage, excuse me.
7 damage.
Adrian
Alright.
has hit nothing this entire session.
That's your turn. We
Same.
come to Delphi.
Delphi has also hit nothing this entire session, but she's not going to let that stop her. That is a move that worked! I'm very excited about this.
At 20? At 20?
No, it was a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
So she's gonna actually. I forgot to say this. I was intending on having her attack with her staff, but since I didn't say it, I'll just have her hit. 'Cause that's what she was doing last time.
Okay.
That's a A 3 is 5 points of damage. And then for a bonus action, she's gonna use her martial arts to do a quick attack with her knee strike.
Okay.
That's another 23 to hit,
Is it
Yeah.
high or low?
and that's 7 points of damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Next out of the tunnel is Irvin. He comes swimming up.
Adri's never gonna get you anything.
Oh. He'll come over here. And stab the shark with his dagger.
It looks like Shaggy.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? He's going to hit. I need D4 for a whopping 3 piercing damage. He's going to swipe again, poke again, whatever.
Knock it off! This is our
Yeah,
shark!
That's a
This
big
is our
miss.
shark!
Next
Go.
up,
Find your own, Lawrence!
you just see Maggie just getting stuck
Oh.
in the tunnel.
No! A friend!
But it's Adri's turn now.
Yeah.
You better make this count.
She gets
You
a
better
turn.
kill this shark!
Okay, you know what then? We're pulling out the good dice.
This is... You have anything that isn't a dagger stab?
He has better
A
dagger
spell of any slot level?
Yes.
stab. Better dagger stab.
I have a question. Does magic fire, like Green Blade, get put out by water?
No.
Oh.
So you could be setting your dagger on fire.
Okay, but I also have firebolt.
Fair.
I didn't know I could use it underwater.
Don't get between a woman and her firebolt.
All right.
Thing says
This
you
is-
can't use it.
The kid gloves of
you said
mercy
it-
must come off.
What'd you say, Rhogar?
I said what?
What'd you say?
What? You said you didn't know you could use it, and I said, well, you never tried.
Well, I just assumed. Okay. Let's try to use Firebolt.
Don't assume.
Never mind.
You know what they say.
Never mind. It's a 13.
13 hits.
What?
Yeah!
Okay.
Why are you upset over a 13?
Because I didn't think it was gonna hit.
What we've learned is communication is key when it comes to being a wizard.
Yeah.
So it
And
is
also,
Wizards are
9
wonderful
fire
things.
damage, almost max. Thank you, dice. I keep in my one-shot questers dice box. Mwah.
Is that all you're doing?
Yes.
Giant Shark's turn.
Oh.
He's going to swing around and attempt to bite Ao.
what I'm learning is that this shark just doesn't like blue people.
Nope.
Rude. Everyone's rude.
Yeah, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh!
No.
That's fine, not our team.
It.
For 15 points of piercing damage.
Except it's not that much.
You gonna help her out?
She takes 7 less.
Okay. So she doesn't take as much damage as she was expecting out of that attack. Encounter. But we come back up to Marius.
Competition. God dang it. Marius. Finish this. The shark is ours. Don't let them take it from us.
Can't do more than 5 damage. Very well then. Let me. So I will hit it with my dagger yet again.
Okay.
Come on, come on. And that's gonna miss.
You sure?
10 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, okay. Had me there for like a brief second. I was
What a
like,
bait.
you son of a.
Somebody chummed those
A
waters
A shark.
so good.
A shark.
I will then cast. What's the other blue one's name? No,
Ayo.
Ao?
Ao. I will now cast Vicious Mockery at Ao.
This is not how we make friends, but okay.
Well, we're not supposed. I thought we were.
I know.
supposed to be
No.
friends.
I'm just being a wall. Don't take it personal.
Oh, you're being
I'm
a
just
wall.
being
Okay,
weird.
sorry. High
I'm a
fourth
wall.
wall. Sorry.
Hi.
I will cast Vicious Mockery at Ao and say something to the effect of, "Your hair looks stupid."
God.
I don't know.
What's she got the roll?
14 on Wisdom.
Wisdom. That's a fail.
Okay. That is a very dramatic D4 roll of 1 psychic damage.
Why did Del help Ao for Marius to turn around and insult her hair?
Yeah.
You know, human
'Cause we're in a
relationships are
race.
complicated. There's a difference between I'm gonna let you get attacked by a shark for a bunch of damage and I'm gonna insult you so that you don't beat my friend.
Yeah, true. Okay.
True.
You
Mood.
know?
The human world is a mess.
Is that
That will end my
Glorious turn?
Yeah. Yes.
And then we come to Ro.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I've got the amulet. I'm out. So you down squares, and I would like to dash because we gotta go.
Okay.
Unless I'm a robot because I tried to move.
Why are you leaving us to fight the shark?
Because I have an amulet and we're in a race. And the other team is here. And you guys got this. I mean, Del, you can totally see me, so if you want to shout and draw attention to me, that's your call. Unless I'm a robot again.
You are, but not so bad that I can't understand you.
Okay.
If that's all you're doing, we come to
Swim!
Ayo.
Oh,
Swim for your
Oh,
life, frightened child!
yes.
Ayo's going to attack it with her
I was
harpoon.
trying to.
She gets to move like triple her movement because of her rogue skills, is what she's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ro is just gone.
Yeah.
Oof.
But Ayo is going to attack Shark. Definitely hit.
I can move.
It's 9 piercing. Attack again. That definitely hits.
Come on.
For 10. We come to Dell. What
Dell
are you
shoots.
doing?
Dell shoots the shark
Okay.
for a 19
That hits.
and does 6 damage.
Dell, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Hey.
Things kind of slow down a bit for Dell in this last second. He shoots like snaps the bolt off, and as it's spiraling through the water, he like hyper focuses on it without trying, and something nudges the bolt mid flight, and it like re-angles and comes in and drives right through the shark's eye and just vanishes into its cranium,
Okay.
and then it goes still, just suddenly still.
Well, as you hit the shark in its dying moments, it starts writhing in
Lawrence.
pain.
Yeah, like Lawrence, it didn't stay. We thought it was dead, but then it starts jerking around again, right?
He is jerking around, writhing in pain, and ends up slamming into this back wall.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
The
giving
wall
us a phase
fractures
two.
and collapses,
Oh,
and it reveals a passageway that is awash with golden light.
I'd go.
Delphi just like, nope, I'm going.
I'm in.
Adri's gonna ask them where Gal is, Because
Basically, the other two are stuck behind Maggie because Maggie has trouble
gotcha.
fitting through giant tunnel. At this point, they can come out.
Yep, she squeezes through.
Cool.
And you see
Estelle,
Ao just looks at Mary and says, like, why did you hurt me? You call my hair stupid.
Estelle was about to ask her if she was all right, but thinks better of it at this and just swims past.
Guys, this room is really pretty.
Esra was gone. It doesn't know any of this.
Is there any way that I can get around their cleric without him seeing me?
Not really, no.
Okay. I'm just going to go and say, kind of try to focus on AO and just be like, you, I, I said those things about your hair because I saw it and it looked weird from looking at under the water, and honestly, it's really not that bad. And it just kind of keeps moving forward.
That was our shark.
Adri.
Bloosh!
She's just gonna kind of sheepishly wave at everybody and be outie.
Guys, it's so pretty in here. Like, shiny and sunny.
Esra is swimming the other direction. As you go through this cramped passageway, it bends upwards until the tunnel becomes vertical and golden light radiates from the upper end of the shaft. As the rest of you into this room, the watery environment gives way to a cavern dotted with trees and pools of water. The walls are covered in vines of green ivy, interspersed with colorful flowers. Part of the cavern is open to the sky, and in the middle of the cavern is a sphere of pale light surrounding a crystal pedestal, upon which rests a golden pendant attached to a fine golden chain.
Grab it. I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding. Unless me grabbing it causes it to all explode. Guess it's understandable, and I'm sorry that I TPK'd us.
No. If you did, Ro made it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm sorry I mostly TPK'd us.
So, as you grab the pendant, the four of you, the light around the pedestal fades as a spectral figure in the form of a male human rises from the amulet.
Ghost.
Elfie, baby, put it back.
Nope. He is dressed in leather armor and a tattered red cape and wears a shield. His face is framed by curly brown hair and bears a melancholic expression. He pleads, "I am imprisoned. Please help me." Suddenly, the ground vanishes beneath your feet, and you fall, tumbling through a vortex of golden light. You fall deeper, then suddenly stop. The golden light subsides, and you find yourself suspended in a pitch black expanse. You feel water buoying you.
Boing?
A vermilion, buoying. I can't read. A vermilion light appears in the distance, illuminating the melancholy warrior who is shackled to the ground by disgusting strands of a fleshy crimson substance. He raises his gaze to the heavens and sobbing chokes out, Moonweaver, I beg of you, guide those with the power to save me to the site where I first prayed to you. He looks around and his eyes settle on you. Oh gods, there you are. My name is Elixian. I am lost in darkness. Long ago, I prayed to the Changebringer in the heart of a temple of evil. I beg you, take my jewel and... You feel consciousness leaving you, as if the presence of water crushing the life out of you. Elixian's voice is the last thing you hear before you pass out. Save me, please.
Wow.
Okay, but like, what if we don't want to?
I'm conscious. I can't say anything.
You're all unconscious. You all experienced this vision.
No,
All the
this,
4 of you.
this is Silver speaking.
Too bad.
Okay.
Thray speaking. I got to a certain point, and then the secret door was closed, so I'm coming back your direction.
The secret door was closed.
Yeah, I couldn't get out.
So at this
Said you
point,
don't have to.
you see the secret tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Secret
There it is.
tunnel. You see the other party kind of standing over your party unconscious. If you go inside, well, you see the wall broken down. If you want to go through the tunnel, you can. If you came back. Bro.
I admit I was just kind of coming back to look at something because I was just stuck on a wall.
Oh.
Ro. No, a thing about this. And
So
just
did
headed
Ro
to the
leave?
surface, but Ro was in the impression this was a race.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's...
So I'm not here. I'm just.
Okay, then you left.
I'm just stuck. So I left. I'm just over here to witness, just to hang out because I couldn't get Foundry to let me through. Anyway,
Okay, that's fine. So... Eventually... You... Ro, you get outside. You hand the amulet to the elders, and they ask you where the rest of your team is.
I should be back any minute. They were right behind me, with the other team. You okay if I go back and get them? I mean, here's your amulet, but kind of left my employer back there. They totally had it, but do you mind?
If you if you want to go back, you can.
Okay, just here's your thing. Okay. 2 seconds. And I'm gonna head back to see if they're, in the tunnel, because I expect they're on their way back.
At this point, you see the other team with your team unconscious, swimming with them to the exit.
What? What happened?
You see AO swims up and says, well, after you ran off from your team, we finished killing off the shark, and it opened up a secret passageway, and your group went in, and there was muffled voices coming from inside. We go in to check it out, and we just find them unconscious.
I'm gonna kind of ignore the underlying and go and check each of them and see if I can rouse them at all. If they're okay,
I mean, they appear they're
shake.
just unconscious at this point.
Okay. I try to grab to. Ao might have swim speed, but the others don't. And I'm
No,
going to have a
they don't.
priority of getting these guys out of the water. So, I'm going to try to grab two of them and start heading toward the surface. But I'm going to
Okay.
say to Ao, thank you. I apologize. I thought we were still in the name of the contest, and I knew our shark friend didn't have long. Thank you for taking them. And yeah, again, I'm kind of in a rush to carry them back to the surface before that hour is up.
Ao is just gonna tell you, he's like, maybe next time you're in a competition, you don't leave your team behind.
Tradition. I was acting on the advice of my team, however. Customs around here, I assure you, are strange. But I thank you for your assistance. Is your alright?
You got all robotic. I couldn't.
Yes, if their team was all right.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. Well, so, do you know what knocked them unconscious?
Like I told you, I don't know. I just heard loud muffled voice come through here, and we come in and find them all unconscious.
I'm gonna kind of give them a worried look and swim as fast as I possibly can. I don't really have any malicious thoughts about them or anything, except that Ao is scowling at me. And yeah, I'm rushing to the surface because they only have an hour.
And eventually,
You-
you all get out.
It's been 59
And
minutes.
that-
Oh no.
Yeah, and at that point, the rest of you all wake up.
What? Where are we?
Adri, Delphi, Del, Marius, are you all right? You scared
I
me
all
there. I
right?
thought
Are
you were
we all
right
right?
behind me. I don't
And
know.
right
You
behind
tell
you.
me.
I feel like this is about time to wrap up. But we can finish this conversation, if you will.
There is a pretty light. I went to the pretty light. It was fine. I think. Last I remember, there was a pretty light, and now we're here.
Don't scare me. Thought you had that shark well in hand. And instead I've come back and find you unconscious?
Well, Del killed the shark. That was easy. I mean, it wasn't easy. Ugh, I need to learn how to fight underwater. Will you teach me how to fight underwater?
That could have gone very bad at any moment. That thing was enormous and could have bitten any of us in half at any point. And you cared more about winning the race than helping us. Ah! And Dell just
I'm sorry.
starts to storm off, and we're on like these little island
Yeah, you
things
are
over
on
here.
little small tiny islands.
And when Dell like roars, that frustrated shout, some cluster of rock that's sticking up above the water, like maybe 20 feet away, just suddenly goes sailing off toward the dock like it had been launched out of out of a catapult.
Did you just dragon shout that rock?
Did Adri actually say that?
No, that was me making a Skyrim reference. None appreciated one,
Uh,
apparently.
Ugh.
I laughed. It didn't pick it up.
Thank you, Kath.
I
Thank you.
chuckled.
You're my bestie. Now.
During all of this, Marius is also just kind of trying to. He humps up. Well, gets up and looks around to make sure that it's just his party there. Is the other party there? I don't see them on the map right now.
They're here.
Okay.
I don't need like a billion characters out.
No, I know. Okay. Just making sure.
Understood.
Marius is just trying to kind of hide any any sort of identifying features about him from any one of those the other team, and just kind of hops right up after Dell and just like and kind of like is this hype man for a little bit there, and when that could have gone really bad, he's just like stands right behind Dell and just nods like a toddler, arms crossed, and just nods like, yeah.
Now you need to chill out.
Ro is gonna.
We have fought much worse than a shark. And she doesn't deserve to be yelled at for trying to perform the task we all set out to do.
Ro's not gonna argue. Ro's gonna kind of draw in on herself and wrap her cloak around her as tightly, as soggy as it is, and just kind of take it. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I mean, yeah, it could have gone bad, but it didn't. Everybody's alive.
I failed to protect you. I failed to protect all of you.
You are just fine. We do not expect you to protect every single one of us. And we won, right?
You won. This elder issue is, there to congratulate you all for winning. He asks for you to hand over the Emerald Eye.
I take it out of the bag of holding and
Who has the Emerald Eye? Does
That
Ro
was
have it?
what. That's what Ro had.
oh, well, Ro already gave it to him.
It's true. Anyways, he gives you your 100 gold reward for winning the Festival of Merit.
What? That's it?
What do you expect?
I mean, we almost died.
Each of us get 100 gold.
He hands over 100 gold as a reward.
What? You cheapskate. We
I
almost
feel
died.
like
You
they're
sent
changing the
us-
terms on us.
You sent us in there underwater to fight a gigantic shark and then almost die
You're fine, aren't you?
for 100 gold?
Yeah.
Now Adri's upset.
People do this every year.
For
What's the
100.
problem?
Oh my god. We just.
He's like, I don't see the problem.
It's festival's a farce. KY gets it. Oh, we'll need more than that to cover therapy.
It's fine, Delphi said. Or Delphi looks at him and them, and she's like, "It's fine. It was just a festival. If people do this every year, they can't give 100 gold each to each party member."
Then maybe make the final thing less dangerous and damp.
I thought it was fun.
Adri's mad.
I'm sorry.
Adri's mad because her spellbook is a little wet.
If you had a waterproof one, you wouldn't have a problem.
When Delphi
Del
notices
started
that
again.
so many tensions are high and everything's going on, she's gonna take off walking just back to the city.
Is there anything else you want to do for the day? Or do y'all want to just head back to the inn and relax after a pretty difficult challenge?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how Dell would react to how this is wrapped up.
Delphi probably wouldn't go back to the inn, but she's just wandering the city for a little bit.
Okay.
I just want to get away from this other team.
That's fine.
Adrian's just gonna kind of wave at the other team again with like an awkward little like half smile, and then she's gonna go back to the tavern to try to dry off her spellbook.
You see, at least Ao will just kind of glare at you a little bit. Gal waves back. The others are just there. But yeah.
I think
Y'all-
Dell just stands like he's still just kind of visibly fuming. He's not like aggressively pacing or anything. But he's not standing like stone still. And he just kind of waits for the other group and any of the crowd to disperse.
Okay.
Has everybody left before him, or is Rose still there, kind of curled up and huddled in her cloak?
Depends on who's there. If Adri is wandered, she may scramble and follow, but she's
Adri left. She's gonna
pretty-
go back to the room and try to unmoisten her spellbook. Sorry, my own word choice made me laugh.
So Ro will most likely several steps behind, be wrapped in her cloak, still tightly clinging it to herself as much as possible, and kind of keep her head down and head back with keeping a distance. Respectful, but headed in the same direction.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at Ro. I feel really bad for Ro, but KY. She told me to hold the spellbook over the fire because there might be a message written in lemon juice. I'm gonna.
So when Dell's the last one there and everybody else is dispersed, in one last bout of frustration, I'll just throw his hands up in aggravation and to the sky just shout, how would he say this? And who is Elixion?
Yeah, at that moment, the crowd's all been kind of cheering for you, and some people are starting to notice you guys just splitting off. But when you just shout to the sky, they just kind of start to get quiet. Did something happen? Yeah. If anyone else doesn't have anything else to say, I feel like we should wrap up here.
I think it's a perfect stopping point, especially because we don't have to wait 2 weeks. We'll be back next week.
Yay!